Um, how you guys doing? This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I don't have a lot of um, life skills or manners or etiquette, you know. And this is what the universe has been teaching me lately is um, this kind of thing, like behavior in public and manners and etiquette and stuff that I was never taught uh, at all growing up. I wasn't taught these things. I wasn't taught manners or, proper etiquette and how to behave and how to treat other people. And, so this is what the universe has been teaching me, or God has been teaching me lately, is these skills that I was never taught by uh, my parents, of how to just be human, uh, just be a human being. Um, like, I don't know, how to pay a compliment to somebody, how to take a compliment, like, um, how to have confidence, how to, these kind of things, like this is what I've been learning lately. It's just these manners, and interpersonal skills with people. Um, I was just basically told or treated like I didn't matter, like just to shut up and stay quiet and just stay locked in my room basically. That's what I was taught, just you don't matter, shut the fuck up. Um just basically the scapegoat role. Just shut the hell up. You don't matter. You know your place. You know, you know, put the terror in you. You know. So I don't know. That's just kind of what I did. I just kind of just hid within myself and hid within my room for most of my life. And I hate to admit that, but that's what I did. I know I did a lot of hiding inside of myself, inside of my room, inside of myself. While I'm in my room, you know, I buried my real self, from these individuals and individual entities, and that's a reality, And ever since I separated from these individuals, uh, it's been hard to get myself out of hiding mode. It's been hard for me to get out of hiding out of my own body mode, you know. Um, and that's been a real challenge. And I've had uh, empaths and star seeds helping me. Um, that's who mainly has been helping me is the empaths and the star seeds, and that group of people, because I'm definitely not gonna turn to the people that I'm afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to turn to somebody that I feel is safe. I have to turn to people that I feel are safe for me uh, to be around. And I've chosen empaths, to be around lately, and it's been helpful. It's been very helpful, because it's definitely a change of pace to be around people that care for real, that care for real. That is a new experience for me, to be around people that care for real. Not putting on a show, not putting on a fake front like my family did, but being around people that care for real, you know, um, has been a crazy change. Because I'm not used to this, I'm not used to this. Like people that care for real and not just putting on a show, this is a new experience for me, for sure. Um, because most of my life has not been like this. Most of my life I've been around violent people, angry, violent people, mean, very brutal, cutthroat people. You know what I'm saying? That's been the most of my life experience has been around that type of individual. Is not a good individual. For most of my life, I haven't been around good people, and I admit that. So, yeah. Anyways, but lately in the last month or so, I've been around good people because I did ask the universe or God for help, and they have delivered on that. Me asking for help, um, in a big way, uh, and I admit that they have shown up in a big way for me when I asked for help, because um, when I got COVID, it kind of made everything worse, like my previous PTSD issues were worse, my anxiety got worse, my depression got worse, my uh, body pains got worse, everything got worse when I got COVID. So I needed a support, if in a way, like and God delivered me a support, a crutch, with other empaths basically holding me up, basically just empaths holding me up, basically healing me, holding me up. That's how it's been for the last month and a half. It's just empaths are holding me up, teaching me things, teaching me life skills, teaching me manners, teaching me a lot of things, um, so it kind of gives me a little bit of hope in a way, that I didn't really have before, so I don't know. And I've been reading the books they recommended, and they do help. The books that have been recommended to me, like The Body Keeps the Score, um, just that kind of thing. And like The Child in You, inner child books, basically healing your inner child, kind of stuff, because I do have a wounded inner child for sure. So been working on that, and you know, just practicing self-care stuff as well. I don't know. I haven't given up yet, totally. So, um, I know a lot of people would have given up, having dealt with what I've dealt with for decades, for a long time. A lot of people would have just totally just given up, and but I haven't totally given up yet, and I think God sees that I haven't given up yet, and maybe respects that I haven't given up, and is helping me because I haven't given up, totally um, yet. So I don't know. Has been a hard road for me, but I don't. I was told that I was mendable. You know, I'm not beyond being mended to get back together. You know, like, so I'm putting my faith in what I've been told in that regard, that I am mendable, even though it could take a long time, and it probably will take a long time, like years and years and years to mend me. But I was told that I am mendable, so you know, um, I hope it's true. If it's not true, then I'm screwed. You know, I don't know. I don't think I'm screwed totally yet, but um, it does make life hard when you don't really have good social skills yet. You know what I'm saying? You don't have um, just that kind of thing. Embarrassing things like that. Like, I don't have social skills at my age. You know, like I should have social skills, but I don't. You know, and that's embarrassing. That I don't have social skills. I don't have because I wasn't taught. You know, I wasn't taught social skills, and I wasn't taught um, you know, proper manners and stuff. You know, I wasn't taught these things. You know, so I wasn't taught how to treat other people kindly. You know what I'm saying? Like how to talk to people. You know, and not being a fake person to people. You know, like they are, but like how to actually talk and connect with people on a real level. You know, so you know that's what I've been learning. You know, it's not something that I expected to learn. You know, I didn't expect to learn these things, but I swear, like the angels or God had saw my life and they saw that I wasn't taught shit. I wasn't taught shit. I wasn't taught because they didn't care about me. You know, they didn't give a shit. You know, so they didn't teach me shit. They didn't teach me how to survive on my own. You know, they didn't teach me this stuff. You know, so you know, as this, you know, I just thought I was supposed to be the punching bag and roll over and just die, you know, just get sacrificed. You know, that's what I thought. You know, that was my mission, was just get sacrificed by the family, you know. I don't know, just be there. Their walking joke, you know, basically. You know, the walking punchline, you know. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I want to say for this video. Is just it's kind of embarrassing that I didn't learn any life skills. You know, I'm a hard worker. You know that, but I'm a little too heavy on the working side. I didn't learn other things that were important. You know, like I didn't learn social skills. You know, I didn't learn how to, you know, hang out with a friend during lunch. You know, I didn't learn uh, these things. You know, but I am a hard worker. But that that's only a part of life. You know, only a small part of life is being a hard worker. You know, but anyways, that's all I want to say, I guess, for this video. Um, I don't know. I just felt like making a video tonight because I do think videos help myself in a way to try to heal, you know, and make sense of things that I've experienced and the unnatural things that I saw, growing up. I know I was around unnatural stuff growing up. I know what I saw from my parents wasn't normal. I know that it wasn't, and I never thought I would have an opportunity to talk about the abnormality of it all. So without getting made fun of, because what I'm talking about is serious shit to me, and it's truth. It's the dead truth, but everybody else doesn't. Um, I can see how someone would 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 think that what I'm saying is not truth, but there's a lot of other survivors out there that know that what I'm saying is truth. So and even though I may never heal, you know, these things actually did take place, behind closed doors, uh, the things I've seen up close behind closed doors is factual, you know, despite what society wants to say to me, despite what professionals want to say to me, despite what religionists want to say to me, despite what anybody wants to say to me, there was some unnatural, abnormal shit that took place that I saw uh, when I was young, you know, that still traumatizes me that traumatized me for real. It really did something to me. Um, it changed me, to see these things at a young age, to see unnatural things at a young age, and have to keep my mouth shut basically for many, 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 many years, had to keep my mouth shut and, out of fear mainly, and I still feel that fear. I still struggle with that fear. That's one of the main things I work on daily is to overcome the fear that was put in me um, while I was around these individuals. So I think if I overcome the fear, I made a big major step. If I really overcome the terror within me and the fear, then I've made a huge step in my recovery. Is overcoming that fear. Um, so, anyways, that's all I want to say. I think that's what gets in the way of my confidence is that fear. Um, basically, um, that constant fear in my chest and that terror. But I don't think it's impossible to overcome. I do guided meditations about fear. You know what I mean? Cutting cords and overcoming fear. I do guided meditations specifically for that, to overcome that shit. So, anyways, that's all I want to say for this video, I guess. I hope all the survivors are doing well out there and they're making things work and getting better every day. You know what I mean? So, that's all I want to say.